になれば続けたい新奥の海笑い風ゴールは
君は微笑みだけで海辺のビラ夏に帰ってく僕のイニシャルついたシャツに着替えなぜ走り出すの熱い心の波打ち際へと近づく僕の誘い交わして君は 1000% 欲しいよ素直な瞳で君が見た夢なら If you give me your heart 家に浮かぶ物語目を閉じた Endless
today. I am Zedric the Entertainer, and I am also woefully underprepared. Here are my homies, Wes and Matt. Welcome to the stage, the entire club. What's up, guys? How are y'all doing today?
I'm good, man, but woefully unprepared.
Can't complain too much.
Woefully unprepared.
All right.
But you know how we do. How are y'all doing today? It is a very cloudy Saturday. We are still in the thick of the June gloom out here in California. How's it going up in where y'all are?
Kind of amazing.
Chicago's okay.
Yeah, we had a nice little storm yesterday that broke to a lovely double rainbow that
Double
the
rainbow.
whole city got to see.
Nice.
And now it's just sunny.
Yeah, very rare.
Is it 1,000 sunny or is it just regular sunny?
No, it's regular sunny.
It's regular sunny.
Yeah,
It's regular sunny.
I can see clouds clearly.
I feel that. That's what's up.
Mhm.
Well, shit, it's been a weird week because it's definitely been a week off, and we had a week off, which it timed out weirdly. There was an issue last week, and I don't want to go too much into it, but I'll suffice to say there was doo-doos on the floor.
Yeah, let's not.
No, it's cool. It's cool. I know how plumbing works, man. It's cool. Stop staring at us after you said doo-doo.
Yeah, we're all adults here.
All right. Just so y'all know that was very serious, and that I wouldn't just frivolously or flippantly cancel or throw off an episode of the Melanated Anime Club. This is very important to me. Just
Right. It's not like it's food
there
poisoning.
was doo-doos on the floor.
On the floor.
That's all I'm saying.
They weren't
But
in
they're
the,
not there anymore, so that's fine.
yeah.
We're gone and sanitized. It's been taken care of, but
Doo-doo's what it's supposed to be.
that's where we were.
Yeah.
All right, who wants to save this?
I don't.
All right, we're hitting this already.
I'm not jumping on that grenade.
Lee.
All right, so last week, a very special episode of a very special chapter of One Piece came out. Let's just jump right into it.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So this one opens up with a cover page, and we've been kind of going over all the different cover pages. It really feels like we're about to wrap up this whole Gang Beiji's "Oh My Family" story that's been going on.
Mm-hmm.
This one's pretty dope because the last one we saw, Lola, Chiffon, Beiji, and Capone, right? Capone's that dude's name? Yeah, they all were kind of like, we're falling in love. The gang's all running towards the ship. And as they get closer to there, they see this giant motherfucker. It's Pound, of course, who we've seen, that just get absolutely destroyed by Oven. We all thought he was dead, honestly. And then, the caption is, oh, hey, it's the old man from the harbor. And that was pretty cool. I think it's nice. It's a nice little kind of tie up, kind of wrap up of
The family's back together.
The family's back together. And I think what's more important is now that the family's back together, they have something that they're going to go do. They have like a purpose again.
What's their purpose now? Because I think it's.
I'm not entirely sure yet, but it's like they're going to have one. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, well, they're reunited. So, yeah, totally.
Because it's like they're reunited. So whether that's going to be, let's go get revenge on Big Mom, who's going crazy, or if it's just, I just want to go back home to Totaland. Now that Big Mom's gone, they can go there. Lola may have some stuff she wants to finish up, or found out in the Florian Triangle. They might want to keep going that way. They were on Water 7. They may have something they learned on that path. So it's just, it can literally go anywhere. And Gang Beiji is one of the worst generations. So he probably wants to get involved, or like the threads of destiny are probably going to pull him towards,
He's going to get pulled over there somehow, but it's nice how
I think he's waiting to see how things play out.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure at least
I think Gang Beige is waiting to see how things play out.
Well, does Lola or Gang Beiji, do either of them have any kind of Viver card from Luffy or his crew? Nami and Lola exchange.
No, they don't. The Tontadas do.
And they're with the Tontadas because Tontadas are with Pound. That's a little detail I didn't bring up, but that's definitely why those people look so small, not distance, because they're Tontadas. Yep, that's great.
Lola would have mother, but she gave that to Luffy, which is how they got to Big Mom in the first place. So no, they just have Luffy's Beaver card from the Tontadas.
No, that'd be chance, because they're the Grand Fleet.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So we get into the actual chapter itself, and we come upon the classic Rising Carp waterfall. You just kind of see what's going on, and then you see like a little sea slug, and you realize Sparrow is just kind of riding by himself up this waterfall, and he's looking at Onigashima, and he's about to go in there, and he kind of just says to himself, King, Straw Hat, Marco, everyone's here. I don't approve of this alliance either, but at the end of the day, Big Mom Pirates are the only ones that'll be left standing.
He's gonna mess the party up.
Yeah. See, now this is okay. You know me, man. I'm very weird, and so when I hear him say those three names, and he says, "I don't approve of this alliance either," it makes me think that he's making an alliance with these guys, as compared to like I don't know. There's something about the way that it's presented makes me think that he's like, these are the people I'm going to work with, and like maybe.
I think it's just everyone that it's just like y'all with my butt.
I don't know.
I just feel like the way Oda has been writing this last, like, honestly, since the Odin flashback, that everything, maybe it's just my mind, is everything is like, there's going to be another level. There's like 2 or 3 layers to everything he's writing. And there's a reason he didn't just say, I don't approve of the Big Mom Kaido alliance. He says those 3 names, I don't approve of this alliance, but this needs to happen.
True.
And I'm just operating under the assumption that there's more to everything, and I'll probably be very annoying today because of it.
No, I think that's the best part about it. I mean, if you don't like with these whole mangas, I like theories, but I don't need 20 minutes of you waxing poetically about possibility. It's real quick, like, oh, I think there's something more there. That's it.
Exactly. But like you can see, like the way that that's written.
Yeah. There's something important between Heroine,
That's fair.
King, Luffy, and Marco.
Yeah.
Wait a second. Is Luffy effectively first mate status now?
Those are just all people he has vengeance against.
Those are all first mates.
First commanders, yeah.
In Cruise.
Marco was
King.
King.
Marco and King. Marco and King both popped Pharaoh in the face. But Luffy, if he's got an out against him, those are 3 first mates, effectively. No, Katakuri's the first mate. Never mind.
No, but Big Mom's not on there. It's Whitebeard and it's Kaido. So
Yeah, I don't. There's
shit. Maybe Katakuri shows up, and then that like makes sense that Katakuri would be in that group. Then is that what you're trying to say?
That would be good. Yeah, but for what he knows,
Maybe I would like to see that.
Does Jesus Burgess jump over, turns heel, takes off his mask, the baby face?
See, like these theories, they don't. It's just like.
I just finished watching Avatar, man. The Order of the White Lotus. They're all powerful for a secret group. I'm sorry, I just spoiled. I didn't spoil nothing. You already know that.
It's not really a spoiler, really. Yeah. But I'm saying like, what if that? I'm saying, that'd be really cool because we do have Sword.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
It's always like, man, I keep forgetting about Sword too.
It'll come up.
I can't forget about Sword.
Come back. I think that's the point, though. I think the point is we're supposed to forget about certain things.
There's so much, and then it's just bam.
Yeah. All right, so we go back to the
shift
to the brothel, right? We're back there.
That grand reveal is everything.
What's up? What'd you say?
Something about a grand reveal.
Okay.
I said the grand reveal is everything.
Yeah, I got you. You were kind of cutting out on me a little bit there, homie. So they go back to the brothel on Onigashima. We cut to Usopp and Chopper that are on in the tank, and then they said all of a sudden, like the tank started running on its own, like
it triggered the transformation.
It was after Big Mom punched it.
Yeah,
I think it's because she punched it. It's either because she punched it and it triggered the transformation because it looks like the foot of Frankie Shogun.
Okay.
Or she made it a homie.
But if she made it a homie, wouldn't it say something or like?
Right,
all it's doing is the only sound it's making is its movement sound.
Yeah,
chunk. It doesn't actually make like words. So I think it triggered the transformation on some Voltron powers combined ish.
Because I think if it was a homie, it would definitely be like singing some bullshit song or something.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So that's crazy. So now
or talking or anything.
Mm-hmm.
So Big Mom has actually gone the opposite direction now. So she's going back into the brothel.
Mhm.
while the tank Commander Chopper's tank is running away the opposite direction.
Because Zeus is calling out. No, Zeus is calling out to her.
Right. Well, no, not Zeus. Prometheus.
That's it, Prometheus.
Prometheus knows that Nami's in there, and he's literally like, "Big Mom!"
Yeah.
Like, he's
Big old snitch.
like
Big old
straight up being a little snitch.
Okay, just go keep describing what's happening here. But there's one thing here that stood out to me that I like, but doesn't have anything to add to the storyline.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Oh, okay. I forget her name, Kenichi. She's running along the side of the wall the whole time.
Oh yeah.
I think that's really fun and like a
Because
little.
she's a ninja.
What? Oh, I know because she's a ninja, but still, it's like the whole way.
It's
But
great.
also, what is this leading to? Does this mean like Sanji versus Black Maria?
No, Sanji would never fight a woman.
No.
I think he's gonna have to at some point.
Yeah, I think he's gonna have to at some point, but this isn't it.
But also, he's sticking around the brothel though.
Oh, absolutely. But
Mhm.
like, he'll probably get
For
like,
the time being, at least.
Yeah,
he'll probably get Sakazaki or he'll probably get something like that.
they keep
I don't know, man.
they're running through, and here comes Big Mom after him, making homies along the way.
Well, you know what? You know, Page One, aka Pepe, is gonna want that rematch.
I want that revenge.
Pepe don't want that work.
Pepe don't want that smoke.
Pepe already got that. No, Pepe is just like Pepe's been relegated to like. No, I was going to say Frankie, but Frankie's going to have to fight a number.
I can see that. I can see Frankie fighting a number.
He's going to be in his mecha though.
Like super black armor general.
Yep.
Whatever. He's got another mod he's added in
Whatever
Wano.
the next level is.
Yeah, whatever it is. Yeah.
Wano
But
did.
when there's so many fights that are going to happen. It's going to be great. Like this is going to be.
know.
I really want this to be Marine
Can't wait.
Corps squared.
It has the potential, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I see that.
All right, so let's get back to them. They're in the brothel. So we cut to Carrot, Nami, and then now because you can't remember her name, I can't remember her name, but the Kunoichi,
Lady Kenichi.
Lady Kunoichi,
Shinobu?
Shinobu. That's exactly what her name is. Shinobu. Thank you.
Yeah, that's why it's so ting on the nose. It's not a Shinobi, it's a Shinobu.
Shinobu. So they're running, and then you see Zeus, and Zeus is like, "Man, I don't want to be caught." Like Zeus is loving his life, and he's like, "This sucks." But they're still running in, and like Carrot's like, please stop calling Big Mom. Like, what are you doing?
Yes.
Then Carrot says, I saw Sanji earlier, but the cut to of Sanji is I won't abandon the prostitutes, which is just it's somehow like very much Sanji,
Classic
but also
Sanji.
Oh no.
very not Sanji. Like it doesn't seem
How so?
something about that doesn't seem like Sanji. I don't know. I just feel like in all of Sanji's perversions that he's always had. He's never actually been the type to like let me actually try to get some, if that makes sense. He's always been like the flirty, let me like cater to you, let me cook for you.
Because they're there, you know. This is him finding more. This is about more here. Sanji always wants more ladies.
I got you. I guess this is like his anti-hell. Like this is like his reverse.
Exactly, yeah.
Time.
He's like, no,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
supposed to be in heaven. There are women here. I'm not giving up till I find one here. And the woman he finds is going to be Black Maria, and she's going to whoop his butt. Then he's going to have to whoop her butt.
And
And
then,
then he's going to have to use
Maybe.
Okama Kempo.
then they like it. Yeah. Oh no, that's what.
No,
That's
he's
actually,
going to use the raid suit.
oh yeah, he just sneaks through everything.
Okama Kempo?
Maybe a combo.
You couldn't see it because his face is covered. Never mind.
No, I know the theory that he hides his eye so he can do his galaxy wink because he learned the new Kama Kempo.
Oh, okay. I never heard that. I never heard that theory.
You just did.
Boom, there you go.
Okay. Wow.
Zarek.
Sanji with the wink.
So we're
Okay.
back. So we're
Okay.
back into this, and now that we go to the hall, they're running away. Big Mom's not worried about it because the way they're heading is to the stage.
Right.
Now that's interesting because
Coincidentally,
is it the same stage that Momonosuke is on,
I have a feeling it is.
or is it the same stage that because all of them are on the stage, right? King,
No, it's
Queen-
all the same
Queen's
thing.
the DJ on the stage. There's like 5 or 6 stages on the stage area.
But
from what
it's
I
like
remember.
going to like Lala. Like there's 5 stages, but like
Yeah.
that's a stage, and that's a stage. I don't know which stage I'm going to go to, but that's the one with like Run the Jewels on it. So I'm going to go there.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
what's happening.
Pretty
And
much.
it's like throw it over Orochi, DJ Apu,
Hey, everybody, do the fucking Queen dance, funky
Queen
time.
Dance,
You know what I mean?
Queen Dance, and now coming out to show her lovely line of kimonos, Big Mom,
Yeah.
and then, yeah, it's all right there.
All right there. Beautiful. So cool. So we're after there. They're chasing through. So now Big Mom starts coming in after him in the hallway. And Big Mom is just making everything she walks by turn into homies, just like,
Mhm.
like sandals, brooms, what was that? Shoes, old lamps. Yeah, lanterns. Just like it looks like there's a single flame that's just kind of walking around.
This is so
Yeah,
many.
and it-
She's just gathering the troops.
She's just making homies where she goes, which is crazy because that's like all that was on Whole Cake Island. Everywhere you went was a homie.
Everything's a homie, yeah. And it's going to be real interesting too because like when this gets animated, one of the things I always love, and I'm really excited about Wano, this part of Wano getting animated, is anytime there's anything that's musical based, be it Big Mom or Apu or Queen, that when the music eventually comes for that shit's going to be catchy as hell.
Yo, did you
Yeah.
when they did the song, the Whole Cake Island song?
Oh man, yeah.
That whole
Oh, yeah.
episode was lit.
Yeah, it was almost like a studio like a Ghibli movie, like it was
Yeah.
just
Which I mean,
Japanese Disney, it makes sense, but yeah, it was crazy.
which makes sense considering it's supposed to be a fairy tale story.
Yeah.
Whereas like each arc, I feel like Oda was trying to tell a fairy tale and like display how like a woman who grew up with a child of like innocence, trying to build a family with this ability would make this huge, large Disney World like place where she is a wicked witch.
Yo, hold on, I totally forgot, but
I like the way you put that.
there were some comments that have actually been popping up here.
Oh
I
dang!
just want to give a shout out to some of the homies that are coming in. So
Okay.
I'm not exactly sure what we were talking about when he posted these, but Howard posted either Black Maria. He's either going to get Black Maria to submit through a dish or get clapped. So
Yo,
we're talking about Sanji and Black Maria.
word up! No, yep. See, Howard's right. Yes, he had.
Yeah.
I did forget the whole Sanji cooks instead of fights thing. I did forget about that wholesale.
He does. Oh man, yeah, because he made that ramen for everyone.
The soba
Yeah.
Soba?
No, he was Soba Mask.
made soba.
Soba's
Is
different.
the ramen? Okay.
Soba
Yeah,
is
it's
not
just the
ramen.
noodles.
Soba is made of buckwheat. But get some culture.
I'm trying, man. That's why I asked. Jeez. I hate that. Ah,
We love you, Matt. It's fine.
I know, but it's just a trigger point. How do I join A5A? Research. What? That don't make no sense. I asked you. You're in it. Ugh.
Dude, just drive out to the suburbs, go to Arlington Heights, hit Mitsuwa, like go to the proper Japanese grocery store,
Why
walk
not go
around.
to King Spa instead?
What?
Or go to King Spa?
Oh, if you want to go hang around naked with some other dudes and get massaged in nice rooms, I'm
But
about it.
And across the street
What-
is
what's this happening?
a supermarket with soba noodles.
Whoa. Just because it's an Asian market with soba noodles,
Getting off topic.
don't mean that they're gonna have in-store soba noodle rolling demonstrations.
Oh no. They don't have that there.
Yeah, Mitsuwa, they have like that place was dope when I lived in Chicago. That was my spot whenever I had specifically a Japanese.
Where is this? I'll go.
I believe it's in Arlington Heights, if I'm not mistaken. I'll send you all the information after the live show that we're on with our 3 viewers.
So we can
All
switch back to like how
Yeah, right?
Yeah,
Momo.
we should definitely get back to this One Piece review because we're on track of hitting 45 minutes again.
I'm trying to get to
Yeah.
it. Momo's right there. Cruise the picture.
All right, so right after that, and Big Mom turns everything into homies. It just cuts away. It says we're at the Skull Dome live stage because this is like Coachella. This is different stages, obviously, because it straight up says Skull Dome live stage. So they say you see Momonosuke. He's all chained up, getting ready to get crucified. They're all like, "All right, Orochi-sama, we ready?" And then I believe this is Queen.
Let's not forget it's a child.
It's like it's an 8-year-old child, but I believe this is
It's
Queen
an
saying,
8-year-old child. This is heinous, it's disgusting, but also the villain's a buffoon.
yeah, it's like they're really trying to
True.
get that heat. They're really trying to get that heel heat right now.
Yeah, but the pacing for this is so amazing because as soon as you turn the page, bam.
And it's just like maybe 2 or 3 pages before something else in your completely different part of the story. It's beautiful right now.
Right.
But my favorite thing is I imagine that this is Queen saying, "Are you sons of bitches ready? Brother Orochi's got a special presentation." And they have an emergency show. Everyone's cheering. Everyone's going crazy. Orochi's just like, "Look what I did. This is my friend. This is the son of Kazuki Odin. You guys all know what it is." And he's just like real proud of himself, and the crowd's kind of cheering. And that's all that particular page in that section is. That was just a little clip of like Momonosuke's there. People know that Momonosuke's there. Just laying down some classic groundwork. It was pretty much that. Y'all got anything else on there that I missed?
Yeah. Orochi's a piece of shit. That's it.
For real. Like, for real. But this next part I thought was super dope. So we cut over to Zoro. And Zoro's by himself, just like stuck in the middle of a bunch of gifters, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, and they're not pleasures.
Yeah,
like,
gifters.
And then he's just like, man, this is one devil fruit user after another. And he's just like, a little bit tired, worse for the wear. And they're kind of explaining it to him that like we're gifters. There's so many of us, you don't have a chance. The line that I saw that was like stood out to me was once upon a time.
And that there's almost 500 of us.
We all tried to become the Pirate King too.
Yep.
Once upon a time, we all tried to become the Pirate King too. And it's just like, these people got their whole lives fucked up because they chased a dream. And that's like one of the dark themes of Wano is like
everyone wants to be at the top.
I'm really willing to risk it to be there. And that's just like, fuck, that was heavy to me. Just reading.
Like these guys didn't even show up with abilities. Like they got there and got them.
Yeah, and they're just like, give up, give in. You have a chance to quit. All you have to do is join us and stuff. So
like you weren't even good enough to be like in consideration beforehand. And then all of a sudden it's like, well, you're here. You can either lose or join us. Well, now that you join us, here's a fruit. And then you become this weird like praying mantis thing.
Yeah, but like, I mean, there's a couple things here that kind of like really like kind of cue me in my interest in my mind. So Zoro, Luffy's number 2, a member of the worst generation, but the one of them that's not a captain, is being proposed to join Kaido's crew. There's another member of the worst generation who is not a captain who is offered to join Kaido's crew, Killer.
Sure.
AKA Kamazo, the Killer.
Okay, yeah.
So there's something very interesting to me about this moment, especially because they cut away right here to go to the next story or plot point that they're going to go to. And it really kind of, you show a weary Zoro, very tired, very worn out. He's just getting all this information about how he's not, why he would join. And either he bends the knee to join so he gets closer to attack or something like that. He's not going to stick with it. I don't think he's going to be forced to eat any of these smiles. Maybe he's not a devil fruit user, so it's possible. But I don't know. It just seems like something really interesting is going to happen.
Like the possibility of like.
Well, we've been wanting to see more of Zoro for a long time.
No, for sure. But it's just like the possibility of him being forced to eat a smile or something like that is something that might be.
Forced to eat a smile. That'd be.
I'd like to see that, maybe.
Maybe maybe him being forced to laugh just opens the demon in him, and he's just like, I don't know. Ashura is going to show up. You know that.
I want him to show up so bad. Like,
I mean, because we've only seen it like very few times.
Twice, I think.
And
was it twice? I thought it was only once, and then the second time it didn't actually happen. Like he was getting ready for it, but he got.
Yeah, it wasn't the second time in a movie.
I thought he got Kuma'd when he got Pawpawed across the country. He was about to start doing that, but then Kuma started sending everyone across the world.
So that would have been the second time we would have saw it. Because the first
I remember seeing it.
The first time was CP9 was the first time.
Right. And then,
to my knowledge, the only time in canon.
And then he tried again and at Saboti, and then
Because at Sabaody, it felt like everyone was about to do like their all outs and go all out.
All out attack. And
it
then
felt like he was about to like hit his pose, but like that was right when
that one he got boop. Yeah. Yeah.
At least that's what it felt like me remembering it from years ago. So,
but the idea of him like look, because he also has been like, yo, Luffy, this is the new world. This is serious. Get your shit together, or else I'll take over.
Real.
Yeah. So I mean, that'd be
and
one.
We also can't forget that we haven't seen Zoro's progression since the time skip. Not really. There's been no situation where you can put his back to the wall at all.
He hasn't been pushed for sure.
No, he's not been pushed. He's been like you said, like right now, this is like he's been what's the word? Breathing heavy. That's about it.
Yeah, and I mean honestly, the closest thing to being pushed is he had to like think around how to do Pika. And
which is like, okay, I see where you're at. Cool. Bounce around.
Yo, now I want to bring this up here. Dude, Howard, we're going to have to get you on here because this last thing he just posted was fucking mind-blowing. He's willing to bet there's some natural devil fruits hidden in Onigashima.
Yo, I like Howard already. Howard's a fake right now. And I'm just going to say this. We have yet to see in this series a natural food found and eaten and seen what happened to the power. Like, seen it in the wild or everything. We've only seen it in a box, in a book, and that's it. And on display. Like, you never see it natural in the wild. You've never seen a natural in the wild. And I think...
Wait, didn't we see one for Chopper's origin, if I'm not mistaken?
Chopper.
Like, Chopper ate a wild devil fruit?
That'd be the only one then. Yeah.
Only one that we know of, yeah, for sure.
Okay.
So that it does occur, but like for characters to find it, and like I think that would be a cool thing. And if it were on like Onigashima, I think that'd be pretty cool to find too. I like Howard.
Yo, like, look, I'm gonna put a little.
Just one of our non-fruit members to eat a fruit.
I'm gonna go ahead and just say this right now. We're probably gonna have one of these 45-minute chapter reviews.
That's fine.
That's what we're doing. That's where we're at today.
I'm trying to push it along, but you know,
thank you, Howard. Thank you, Howard. It's not your fault, but we appreciate this because you say this. If there's natural devil fruits on Onigashima, my natural question is, what kind of devil fruits are you finding on Onigashima? Why is he trying to make all these smiles if there's natural devil fruits on Onigashima? Who died recently in Wano that would have new devil fruits pop up in Onigashima?
Right.
One of my great questions is Bartolomeo is going to have to come back and be involved with Wano somehow because there's no way that he has the Bari Bari no Mi if that's what that old,
that it coming from
the flashback.
Yeah, but remember,
see, there's this again. That whole thing is just a little confusing.
And Mr. 2 has the other fruit that was tied.
Yeah, and the last time you saw Mr. 2 didn't. Because like I'm playing through Pirate Warriors right now, and anytime I see Mr. 2, he's got the little thing on with the Japanese letters down his back. So I'm wondering if he is somehow connected to Wano. And
he could be. He is actually, if I'm not mistaken, the current king of Impel Down. He is the current, like he took the place of Ivankov in Impel Down. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, because he's still there.
Yeah,
I don't know.
That'd be perfect.
Bentham, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's where he's at. And he was one of the first friends that the Straw Hats made outside of like the crew.
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get back into it. We got
let's get back to it.
It cuts over to Kid.
Yeah,
and he's just wrecking shit.
Yeah.
That's all he's doing.
I think that's all he's doing. And then Kid's like. No, not Kid. Killer is like, we can't get through here.
And then he's just like, we're going to do this. But what happens is everyone else that's like, hey, this is our big chance to get you. You know, this is our big chance to catch you. And like, we can get a promotion if we take you out. And then you hear, please wait a moment. Kaido-sama is searching for someone. Pay me no mind, just carry on.
Yep. And then loose moves around me, you get worked.
Yeah, dude, he's just like, he has a perfect chance to escape. And this is like what describes Kid. He has a chance to get out, to move through. And he's like, y'all are putting your guards down? How dare y'all? It just,
yeah.
He's like personally.
How dare you disrespect me like that?
How dare you?
That's right.
All right.
Again,
So
we cut again.
then we cut again, and this is great because I'm loving this interaction. Ulti is kind of turning into one of my favorite characters that we've met in this short period of time, just because I love that
So
sheer
bold.
personality. Yeah, that bold personality is great.
We
go in, we cut in. So we go. We did Zoro, we did Kid, and now we're cutting over to Luffy. We cut to Luffy, and then Ulti's like, "Pepe, you okay? Oh, I got this." And then they're fighting, and she's like, "Who's doing this? Who are you? Who has the balls to do this to Pepe?" And then he goes, "I'm Luffy, the man who will become king of the pirates." Like, this is the same shot of Luffy saying, "I am Luffy, the man who will become king of the pirates," that you saw in the beginning, that you saw when he fought Blackbeard, or not Blackbeard, when he fought Bellamy. Like, every time you've seen him say this, it's been this shot. I just think it's super dope that it's still like the same. It's still, "I am Luffy, I'm going to be king of the pirates."
It's the same, but it keeps getting upgraded.
Yeah.
Like, now he's got the captain's jacket on.
Yeah.
Which is
I love that. I love that little point. Like, it just makes him look more official.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
It's a little thing. And then Ulti's like, "What? You said what?"
Yeah.
No. The only king of pirates is going to be Kaido. And because of that, I'm giving you a big old headbutt.
And then hold on.
That was a serious ass head.
Oh, he's here. Yeah, I guess that's true. That's why I think one of the reasons that she's so dope is that there's not a lot of female brawlers, and she's in there. She's trying to get that smoke. She's in there, like, she's getting it. I guess that probably is a good strong reason.
I'm wondering if this is the strong female that Oda said he was going to introduce. I'm thinking it's not, because he mentioned that it was going to be a legend that was a female.
It was a what?
A legend, like someone from the old, like who's a female who's really strong, but also from the old era. So I don't think it's her, but the fact that we do have a good brawler is big, because I had hopes for Smoothie, but that's about where it stopped.
Yeah, maybe we'll see Smoothie again.
Smoothie didn't do much, but there's still chance.
Of a waterfall right now.
She turned Giraffe into juice.
That's it. Giraffe juice.
She got really big. That's it.
That's it. Giraffe juice. But we get this ulti mortar, which is a big old headbutt against the biggest headbutter of the series, A1 Luffy. Like, he has a full move in Pirate Warriors where he just throws his head back, hockeys this area, and then headbutts people.
The golden bell, or not golden, something bell.
Head bell.
Head bell.
Something like that, yeah.
A hockey explosion. Now,
Like a Conqueror's level, in the and when this is colorized, it's going to be blue versus red, or whatever color Ulti's is. It's going to be that, you know what I mean? Like, it's a full-on flash.
Think about it. Like, we now have F6 confirmed with Conqueror's hockey. Toby Ropo. Someone in Toby Ropo has Conqueror's hockey. Like, that's now 2 people on. No, if you count.
Kaido did say there's too many Conquerors.
That's a lot. Yeah, he's too many, which is like, this is crazy. So, but that happens, and she immediately goes to hybrid form.
Yeah. All right.
What does Pepe do? He goes full transformation.
Yeah, because Pepe knows what's up.
Yeah.
Also,
like, if that headbutt didn't take him out, that's it.
Also, let's play a game real quick.
We got to step up.
Let's play a game real quick. It's called Who Can Pronounce What Type of Dinosaur Ulti is?
Ulti? Pachycephalosaurus.
All right, Matt wins. Good job, Pops.
Oh.
That's how you get wisdom.
Also, I don't remember.
Okay.
I need to be more on point on this, because I don't know what we were talking about when he said this, but he said who has it.
Who has it? Conqueror's hockey.
Oh, yeah.
I'm betting he does. Yeah. I'm pretty sure everyone in F6. We haven't seen Drake with it. I'm kind of sensitive. But you know what? I don't think Pepe has it.
Yeah, I was going to say page 1 is what I don't think has it.
I don't think he has it. I think it's good. There's going to be a better likelihood.
I could definitely see Drake having it.
He's right. He said Conquerors. He said it was Conquerors. So.
Yeah. So, but yeah. But yeah, she's like, what? Yeah, stop squalling. I know what's going on.
All right. So anyway, so like they go to the transformation and everything.
You beat him, and then she's like, no, stupids.
Yeah. Like
you dumb. Stupid.
She actually says,
there's hockey right there.
yeah. She says, this guy is the real deal. I acknowledge his skill. That shit's crazy. Like, I always love it in anime when people say shit like that. Like, in real life, no one ever acknowledges their rivals.
It's the mutual respect there.
Battle anime. Nice. It's like, well, I've only been playing around. I acknowledge your skill. Let me become serious.
Yeah.
And then they power up.
But the best thing here is, like, they get ready for the fight. She's like, okay, we got to get together. He's in the Emperor's castle. Like, Luffy gets his shit together because he's taking it seriously now.
Luffy
jumps over, does a flip, grabs
Luffy took something seriously?
Does a twist, and just does like a suplex. Like, not even a suplex because it's a twisting suplex. A suplex, you have to have them go over your hips, but it's the other way around. So it's more of like a judo throw, but a twisting judo throw because she starts off with her, she lands on her face, and it's wild how that works.
She did?
Well, she gets twisted. Like,
she landed on her back.
Yeah.
If she landed on her back, she got twisted then. Because, like, if the way that the first one is, the way the second one goes, and the way that the third one is she's spun. Like, it's more than just a slam. You're right. She was twisted. She landed on her back and she was twisted.
Yeah.
If she was just slammed regular, she would have landed on her face. But she landed on her back and she was twisted. You are correct.
Luffy's hands are drawn, crossed. So
yeah, but it's just like, that's just nuts to me.
Like how he went from like, oh, I'm just playing around to like, oh, you are legit. Let me just go and just go for yeah, it's great.
But he goes from that to planting himself right underneath full giant dinosaur form, page 1. And page 1's like, what? Like, he just like kind of looks and makes eye contact, but it's too late because he gets hit by an elephant uppercut.
He missed him the first time.
Who missed him the first time?
Elephant gun uppercut. Oh my god.
Missed. Then did the speed burst thing coming through to get underneath, like, oh, I see you now. Whoops. You have a fistful of face of elephant gun. It's great. Like, this is so good. Luffy is now at levels, I feel, like how Ace was fighting when we got first introduced to Ace.
Like, yeah, how Ace was kind of like a level above everyone.
Yeah.
Like an elephant gun out of nowhere. Elephant gun used to be such a big deal. Now he's just like, oh, right. I have to do it. He's getting to the point now, which I think his ultimate fighting style is going to be one where he is like putting everything. Yeah, he did pile drive a line.
That's real.
Everything ends up becoming smaller elephant guns. So like you have the big one, but with this whole hockey and being able to push it through, everything becomes like everything goes all the way to the end, expanded into big, huge power moves. But yeah.
So it becomes more subtle but more powerful at the same time.
Mm-hmm. But then all of a sudden, Ulti's like, oh no, I respect you. Here's my ultimate move. Luffy's like, oh crap, this is real. Gear 4, and then before anything can happen, the best thing of this what we've been waiting for.
Best part of the chapter.
The best. This comes through. He drops the same move as his father. The same move that knocked out Luffy in one shot when he was before. One shot. What happens? A Master Yamato, son of Kaido, comes in and one shots with hockey, Converse hockey, mind you, ulti. How do you know it's a one shot? Because she white-eyed. And what happened to Luffy? Nothing. Skill, talent, leader.
Kaido.
It's beautiful. They have the shot of him coming in, hitting the Thunder Bagua. He has the same kind of Konoha
same weapon,
but it's smaller. And it's like, I thought
smaller,
that was like,
and it doesn't have. I don't think it has spikes. It has the bluntness.
I think it's just studded.
That's the word I want. Studded. Yeah. But yeah, it's the same. And that's just dope. Which it makes me want, like, there's so much I want to ask and know, like, because doesn't Kaido have black hair?
Yeah, Kaido has black hair.
Yes.
Yeah. This guy's got light colored hair.
He does. Good point.
We don't know who his mama is.
We don't know what color it is because, like, we can listen at the end of this. I know we're all going to talk about our theories and stuff, so I'm gonna wait till that point to start talking about.
It could be any color.
But we can keep going here. So we
Yeah.
get introduced to Yamato-sama, and everyone's like, "Oh my god, why did you attack Ulti? Like, what happened here?"
He's not paying attention.
Yeah, and then just Luffy, dude, he just goes, "Straw Hat Luffy, that's you, right?" And Luffy's like, "What?" And everyone's trying to capture him. Like, everyone else is trying to capture Yamato.
Everyone's like, "Hey, it's Yamato. What are you doing?"
And so he just grabs Luffy, like just straight up like a child.
Which I think is hilarious.
And just said, like, everyone's trying to chase him.
Snatches him up.
He's like, "Hey, sorry, I'm not gonna hurt you." And then Luffy's just like, "What? Okay, yeah."
He's like, "Oh yeah, I know.
I didn't think you would, but hey, I need to move." And he's like, Yamato says, I've been waiting for you. I've been waiting for you this whole time. And then he makes this big reveal. I am Yamato, son of Kaido, with his awesome fucking Oni mask on.
It's great,
right?
And then the worst news ever that we have a break. But, this is the week that the break is here. So next week we'll be there. So
great.
Just the waiting.
It's
the damn waiting.
From setup perspective, it's a bad chapter from setup perspective. I don't like setup chapters.
I like it because there's 5 different threads here that are being moved. And I think that's what makes One Piece so great, is that it is so big, that the fact that our core 10, our Nakama is 10 people that, we truly do care about. Like, anytime you see Frankie, it's like, oh, I haven't seen Frankie in forever. What's he doing? I hope it's super. Like, whenever you see, like, Robin, it's still like, oh, she hasn't been around in a minute, but you know what she's going to do is going to be dope when she does show up. And it's like those 2 people weren't even shown. Jinbei.
We haven't seen Luffy, we haven't seen Robin, Frankie, or Jinbei for several chapters.
Also, those are the quote-unquote adults of the Straw Hat crew.
They are?
They're all like over like 30.
They're the oldest, I would say.
They're all like the 30 or over club.
I mean, Frankie is older.
Nico Robbins, 28, I think, or 30.
Yeah.
30 after the time skip. So Nico's 30,
old as 30.
Frankie's 34, Brook is old as hell, and then Jinbei's
older too.
Jinbei's old enough to have been a Sun Pirate.
Shikibukai for several years.
Yeah,
and yeah. And wait, he was on Fisher Tiger's ship too.
That's what I'm saying, yeah. One of the original Sun Pirates.
Yeah, Sun Pirates.
Yeah. So like those are like all of the older members of the crew as well that we haven't seen. Everyone else I think is like
all the older members are off by themselves.
Just throwing that out there too.
What's happening?
So let's go into this real quick because we talked about it, we teased it. What are your Yamato theories? What are y'all's crazy things that you think?
I defer to Wes because I got something.
Okay, well, the craziest one obviously is going to be that Yamato joins Luffy's crew at the end of this. That he wants to take down his dad for whatever reasons. Who knows how Kaido raised him? Who knows what daddy issues he may have? But he is in some way going to help Luffy win this fight, either by information or by fighting.
Wow, you just stole my thunder. Jeez.
You're welcome.
You're the one who passed it. You're the one who passed it.
I did.
I know. You gave this up.
I did.
The opportunity.
Myself mostly in projecting. That's the point I'm trying to make here. What I was going to say is that how the heck does Yamato know to have waited for this gentleman if Luffy had never been there before? And Kaido is many years old, and last time he saw Momo was a child. I really think that he is around the age that Momo would have been post the 20 years. So about the same age.
Ooh.
But also in the 20 years since, he found Odin's journal.
Yeah, that's fair. Odin's logbook is a good thing.
Yeah.
I just our boy Howard, he's been helping push this whole episode. So we have to show him up here when it's on here. So he thinks he's someone we've clearly seen before. That's the only reason Oda would give him a mask.
I don't know.
Possibly. But it's like, who would it be?
Right. The only person we've seen
just raises more questions.
Would be the guy who made the swords, Kitetsu. Because he had a mask, but he had a large nose, and that would have no place for his nose to go.
Well,
he had a Tengu mask.
The Tengu mask, yeah.
This is just a demon mask from like the Kabuki stuff.
Also, where's Hitetsu been this whole time?
Right?
Chilling.
hanging out with.
I have a feeling that he is Yamato is somehow connected to Odin. I'm not sure how, but it's going to be because he has to know to wait for Luffy. We know someone's coming. I do think he is somehow connected to Odin and the history of Onigashima.
All right, so I'm going to answer your question with the theory that I have, and then I'm going to give my theory, which is even crazier. So to answer your question about how would Yamato know to wait for Luffy, it's really simple. At some point, Ace has been to Wano and has spent a significant amount of time there. Remember, because he hung out with Otama. Those little girls. They're very confusing sometimes. But yes, he met Otama, helped them out with food and stuff, and was there for, I think they said like a year or 2 years. Yeah. So like they got to do something. And you know that like it's Ace. He's got the Whitebeard connection.
Mm-hmm.
Whitebeard's got the Odin connection. So there's some kind of
nothing. We haven't done anything since we've been told Ace came there.
Right, exactly. Ace has been brought up, but we know Ace has been there. So
you're saying there's another time skip coming? Flashback.
I think there might be a mini flashback, but I don't. It's not going to be a flashback. No, I think it's going to be like.
It won't be like Odin's. Yeah.
We go through here, we get the reveal where Yamato is explaining, if this theory is correct and not my theory I'm going to pitch in a second. But yeah, so that's all the same. So like, I think that Ace is one of the keys to all of this because Ace spent time in there. And also, I also think that, I keep saying about Bartolomeo and how Bartolomeo, he's like the Luffy superfan.
Mm-hmm. Very true.
So he has green hair. Zoro has green hair. A lot of people that are coming from Wano have green hair. The Bari Bari no Mi, that power set, that came from Wano. He was a grown Luffy fan, devout Luffy fan. He probably heard stories of Luffy from Ace. That's why he became so devoted. Like, there's something in my mind that says, like, there's ties already there. And again, that's just me kind of like freestyling and spitballing.
No, that's good storytelling too. Like
it's solid. It's solid.
You don't plan on.
But again, so let me just put this here, boy Howard. It also says Yamato and Odin are dressed the same. I have heard the theory that Yamato is Odin. I don't buy it myself. But
I don't know.
Odin or Odin?
Odin, like the guy who died.
Okay. I don't know about that.
Well, what, you think a guy that can survive in an hour of being in a boiling oil pit?
He got shot in the head.
Because you think a bullet to the head's going to stop a man with conqueror's hockey?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, I'm going to have one foot in both of these arguments and just let y'all have it.
I'm just going to say this. If Pell can survive a nuclear blast, Pell, the unspoken Falcon Boy. I think Major God Slayer.
Hey, if the father of Lola can survive an oven, everyone's back.
All right. So that being said, I personally don't buy that either. I have noticed the things that they say he's wearing the same outfit, even wearing the broken shackles on his hands in the chapter, and I see all that. My theory is this: Yamato is Prince Momonosuke.
Wait, some time travel BS here?
It's got to be.
I'm thinking that Lady Toki, because there's something about her in the flashback that makes her seem real shady once Odin comes back. When she has that stab wound or the arrow wound and all that stuff in the report, she kind of is withholding from him when he's talking about these are the things I want to be done in my final days and stuff. She kind of seems a little bit shady. I don't know. I have nothing to really base this on other than I like crazy shit. That maybe at some point in the process, when you see the scene where Odin grabs Momonosuke. When Kaido grabs Momonosuke, and that's why Odin surrenders, like in the first place at the end there. like before then, that's when the switch happened. That they took Kaido's kid, made him look like Momonosuke, and took the real Momonosuke and gave him to Kaido.
So Momo is really the son of Kaido?
Momo is really the son of Kaido. That's why he's a dragon. And in the themes match,
I mean, that's a stretch, but it's kind of believable. Like, I want to believe it, but
I don't want to
know.
believe it, but it's too good. I'm sorry. It's too good. I don't want to believe it.
I don't know if it's good, but I do say that something in it makes sense. That like,
Okay,
right.
I give you that.
Like the fuzziness of those early memories where they show of Momonosuke, of like him being grabbed by the dragon, how he tried to climb it once and it didn't happen. But when they go back, it's very different than that. When they talk about it now that we're like in this era. So part of it makes me think that like maybe Momonosuke is a clone, which is a dumb idea, but like also he was if they're being experimented on by Dr. Vegapunk. And also Dr. Vegapunk was one of the first things talked about when we got brought into Wano. One of the first things we saw was CP0 talking to Orochi. And what they wanted was Dr. Vegapunk.
So again, yeah.
It's a lot. It's a lot. I don't know.
Dude. Oh man. What have you been doing over there, dude?
The possibilities.
Honestly, it's these sublime
time travel clones.
I mean,
they're cyborgs, witches, vampires, ninjas, and dinosaurs going on right now, bro. Like,
and
demons are.
We're about to bring back the fairy tale stuff. We got little itty bitty elves coming all over the place singing for no damn reason. What is going on? We just need
I'm glad
this story, this world,
Howard,
I love it.
Howard, number one fan right now. Number one fan, Howard.
Yo, we're gonna reach out to Howard for real though. I'm gonna reach out to you in the next couple weeks.
Hell yeah,
we'll talk.
But yeah, I like this, and
yeah, please do.
I got some great points. Like, why does he have chains on his wrists? Where is he being kept? His clothes are dingy. Like, what is it about this person that they have to keep him locked down?
Yeah.
Like, there's so much involved with this gentleman. It's a lot.
Yeah, I'm excited though. I'm
still
excited.
The whole marriage aspect between Big Mom and Kaido's alliance.
Yeah, what's that big announcement? That's real.
If that's the only way to make the alliance, yeah.
The Charlotte Yamato.
That'd explain why Smoothie's there.
The Smoothie.
The youngest one, the annoying Flambe.
Oh yeah, maybe. Yeah. Flambe.
Wow.
We'll see.
But I think the way he's drawn, he's at least definitely 20 years older than when Momo's what, 4 or 5 now? 6?
8.
8.
No, he's 8.
He's 8? If he's 8, yeah, I could definitely see him being 28.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's this. I still think that's the son of Yamato. Sorry, that's the son of Kaido. And that's why the similarities between the two is why he didn't kill Momo when he had him in his hand that first time. It's because it looked too much like his own son.
Because it is his own son.
Maybe.
So the question is why? Who was doing that?
That's a wild theory.
Why would you swap them? I don't get that.
Toki's like, fuck you. Like, Toki's like, fuck you. You don't know what it feels like. Lady Toki's like, oh, he's going to protect this. He's going to protect this baby, and he's going to fuck up with this baby. Let's just switch those babies. And now all the abuse he's giving is to his son. But
then why jump 20 years?
Well, who knows where Lady Toki is?
That's a good point. Where is she?
Who knows what Lady Toki's ending her story was? Like,
she did die, didn't she?
Did she die? No body was found.
That's
true.
No
bodies were found. That was like
and
the whole.
She has time travel abilities, so that's just a big old wild card to do whatever the hell you want.
Yeah.
You can only go forward, which I think is a great aspect to it.
Yeah. So, like I said, there's a lot of like unknowns, which is why I love this fucking anime, man, or this manga, dude.
This is well researched, well done.
World building at its best. I'm just saying.
I'm telling Pachycephalosaurus, guys.
Yeah, I'm the Ankylosaurus, bro. That's my favorite one.
What one?
The Ankylosaurus has its own like shell and it's like battering ram tail, bro.
That's what that's kind of like a pachycephaly, but not as hind-legged.
No, it's definitely
that one.
yeah.
Yeah, this one, the one you're talking about, is four-legged.
It's four-legged. It's like a giant turtle that has like a club for a tail.
Yeah, this is a raptor
It's a
with
bipedal with
a bowl on its head, and yeah.
Yep. All right. Well, that was it for our One Piece review.
Right. Yeah.
I guess we definitely. Well, hey, listen.
An hour later,
at least 5 of those minutes were us playing that song as we were loading on. So
true. But also, thanks to Howard for pushing that. That's not Howard.
That was
the guy. Ty.
Howard.
No, it was Howard. Yeah.
Howard's the guy who's been helping
keep that conversation going forward. I really enjoyed getting his little aspects of that coming in. That's pretty. I thought that was fun.
Absolutely.
But yeah, shout out to him. That was dope.
For sure.
Yeah.
So, is there anything else in the world of anime that we wanted to discuss in like the next 10 minutes before we wrap up here?
I don't know. I binge watched all of Rising of the Shield Hero this week. That's it.
So we'll call this recommendations. Yeah.
Yeah, Rise of the Shield Hero.
Yeah.
Okay, Rising
of the Shield Hero. Yeah, it's one of those. It's one of those isekais. Yeah, where you're transported into another world, and like this world has he's one of the 4 cardinal heroes, and it has like this RPG style leveling to it, almost like a solo leveling or Sword Art Online, which is what brought me to it. But it's just done very well, and yeah, I just couldn't help but binge the whole 25 episodes of the first season in 3-4 days. I usually try to space it out more than that, but I'm running out of shows to watch. So it's just why not?
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure always exists if you're running out of shows to watch.
I know, which I started watching again last night. I'm on episode 7.
Okay.
Just keep on past the Jonathan Joestar. Just get to Joseph Joestar and it'll be good. I
know. I it's hard, but I'll get there.
It is hard, but you will get there. All right, Matt, you got anything you want to recommend?
Yeah. So in my journey to find this weird manga or anime, I've discovered a couple things. One, OVAs, guys, original video animation. That is what they call direct to DVD/VHS. That's a whole other world versus distributed. So I'm diving into that area now. Having gone through the distributions, I want to recommend Doomed Megalopolis. It came out it's definitely darker. It came out in the late 80s, 90s, early 90s, sorry. Yeah, early 90s. Episodes are 40 minutes each. It is a very dark sci-fi themed manga/anime. Definitely recommend the anime aspect of it. But yeah, I'm still trying to find this weird penis stopping tank thing. And just for Howard, I'm looking for a manga that I saw late night on the Showtime. It wasn't heavy metal, where they would tanks going down the street and they would throw these discs that were beige because white patriarchy. And when they would hit the ground, they would form penises and stop the tanks because they would go over and then.
This description gets me every time.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Right. Yeah. It's a weird thing, but I'm gonna find it. But in the meantime, quality Doomed Megalopolis. It is dark. It is scary. It is anime.
Nice. So this week, me and my wife, we've been watching Avatar: The Last Airbender, and we finished it literally last night. Watched the last hour and a half finale. I recommend that.
Comment. How do you feel?
Recommend that if you haven't done that. The animated series. Don't watch the movie.
Yes. No.
Actually, we're probably gonna watch it now that we finished it, just to roast it and kind of do the Mystery Science Theater thing on it. But
if you do that, unleash on it. Don't hold back.
Just don't hold back. All right.
Give it
And then,
the real smoke out treatment.
The real smoke out treatment for sure. And then also this week we actually watched My Neighbor Totoro, which is a classic. As a kid, it was a lot darker, but now it's oh, this is light. This is fluffy as hell.
You've gone through so much more since then.
Yeah.
You've gone through so much more.
This isn't even scary. What?
This year, you've gone through so much more.
Yeah. Those are great. But if we're talking like, oh God, okay. So again, can't go another episode of the meetings without talking about. If you don't have Shonen Jump, please get on there. You can get free stuff. If you pay $2.99, you can get the backlog and stuff. But Mashal, bro, Mashal is still like my favorite new thing that's coming up. It's about a kid who's in a world where magic is power. He doesn't have magic. He just has muscles and sheer determination. Whenever he's gotten to the point now, whenever anyone's like, oh, he doesn't have magic, what is he doing? He just like lifts and throws stuff. He's always starts yelling like he's got to the point where he's like triceps magic or bicep magic, and just says like his muscles. The magic that he uses to do stuff, which is just great. It's really dumb. Like he's not the brightest, but he's just like sheer will and determination. Yeah, but he literally like karate chops like magic spells, and like it's crazy. So Mashal, I recommend. Very lighthearted, very silly.
It's only 21 chapters, so you can do it in the afternoon.
Real fast, yeah. Undead Unluck is another one. It's weird, not as good as Mashal, but it's like really trying to get into that Deadpool vibe. But if we're gonna do an anime reference or an anime recommendation, if you have Crunchyroll or Verve or whatever, I want to recommend Gankutsuo. It is set in like the year like 5050 or something like that. It's like in the far future, but it's essentially an anime retelling of the Count of Monte Cristo. Its visuals are super trippy. Like the backgrounds and stuff are like textures, but like only in certain spots. Like when things are like being ripped apart or like truth is being revealed, that's when shit gets all like trippy and stuff. It's like if you know the Count of Monte Cristo, it's a classic story, but it's just like this kind of like mind-bending animated visual style that I think is like super cool, and I highly recommend as my weird anime recommendation. And usually I do stuff that's a little bit more lighthearted, funny, and silly, but this is good. I like it a lot.
That's way better than the anime released by Kanye and Kid Cudi.
What was that one called?
I didn't find out. I just watched the trailer, which is a mute bear and a talking wolf. So
what?
Yep, that's what I said.
Was it like Wolf and Cub or like?
No, it's like their brands. So like Kanye, the bear from the cover is a mute and just yeah, and it's this weird eye. And then the cool fox is Cudi, which actually now I think about it, that's kind of some deep depth because he's cool but depressed.
All right.
That's
just pulling back the layers here.
Right, yeah. They made an anime studio to release this.
That's what's up.
On the positive side, there is an all-black anime studio in Japan now.
That is true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've been digging into that a lot. Like a lot. Well, there's a lot. There's like I know of two series that have been released by those houses. But the big one in Japan is the new one. Like I've been digging into that a lot. Like
what is it? What's the big one?
The big one? Hold on a second. I saved them on YouTube.
Oh shit! I broke this thing.
Right. You know what? Next week I'll have
next week.
Cool. We'll watch it.
Yeah, we'll have a full segment.
We'll watch at least an episode and talk about it. Cool. All right. Well, we've been the Melanated Anime Club. Thank you all so much for being out here, especially you, Howard, who I'm pretty sure is the only one that's still watching. Like for real though, like
lift his name up.
Yeah, for real. DM the group, Melanated Anime Club, and we'll work on getting you in here. You had some great ideas, and we talk about One Piece primarily, but we do talk about other anime.
Yep.
And stuff.
We'll watch it all.
Yeah. Before we go here, I always like to end this with, for me personally, time is kind of crazy. I don't think this goes without saying. Black Lives Matter. We should be arresting the cops that killed Breonna Taylor, as well as the other people that should be getting justice for them as well, Elijah McClain, and as well as the other numerous names that there's honestly too many of that I can't remember off the top of my head like this. If we have, like, usually we post our personal information on how to donate money, but of course we've been saying, please donate to your local Black Lives Matter or local organizations that can help instead. I personally believe that in these hard times, it really helps me to help other people. So if you can have someone that you can help out, whether that's just, helping your roommate, helping a neighbor, or even just helping yourself, please do that. Take some time, make sure you're okay. And as always, keep it creamy.
Oh, wait.
It worked this time.
There it is.
Hell yeah. Thank you all so much. Y'all have a great time. We've been the Melanated Anime Club. We're going to play this music. Hope y'all enjoy it.
日差しのアドリブ光るウィンドウを二人の心のモザイクみたい歩調を緩めたあなたの影私をすっぽり包み込むわ優しさは言葉にすると嘘っぽく